What's up, good people? So, I have two messages before we get into this tarot card. First, I would like to say that I realize that we all have seen or heard by now that it is Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. Not to fear. I'm going to break this down for you to help you heal or survive. This is your survival guide for Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. Okay? Um, Scorpio is the element of water. Okay? So, water is what? Emotions, flow, or the way we flow. Scorpios are secretive, kind of they hide things. They're not completely open and out there. And that's okay. They have some mysterious parts to self. And that's kind of what we love about them, right? But, when agitated, a scorpion can sting. So I want you to think of past traumas, past situations, past emotions that have stung, that have not flowed for you, that have been something that you're not willing to really discuss. It's a part that you keep hidden. You don't want to, share that aspect or that situation with the world. Those things, those unhealed things may arise at that time, okay? Or at this time. This is a time to take a look at those things from a different perspective. Once you change your view of things, your view changes. And right now, Mercury retrograde in Scorpio will bring up things that you need to heal. So, your healing may require you to not keep that secret. Your healing may require you to accept that sting for the moment and then figure out how to release the sting. Okay? Your healing may require you to find a new way to flow because you were being blocked flowing whatever way you were flowing before. You feel me? So this is a time of healing. And yes, when it first, those old traumas or those old situations first come up, yeah, they're rough. But think healing, 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 and heal. Okay? Change the way you look at things, and what you look at will change. Okay? Secondly, it is All Saints Day. Happy All Saints Day. It is Day of the Dead. Well, the Day of the Dead. So please take a moment and honor those ancestors who are no longer in this living world with you. They are still very present. Our mothers, our fathers, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, our uncles, our aunts, our close friends, our sons, our daughters, the people who we loved in life and we still love in spirit. Take a moment to, you know, make them a plate of their favorite food, to share a drink with them, to share one of their favorite things on earth with them in the spirit world, to make offering to them. Please take the time to honor the people who honored you in life, okay, who are no longer walking with you in a visible world, but are still walking with you in the non-visible world, okay? Take a moment, give them some love, some praise, some honor, okay? So, okay, now that I've said those very important messages, moving on to our tarot cards and starting with a recap of our last card. Our last card was number 9 of the major arcana, which is the Hermit. excuse me 1 second. The Hermit signifies discovery, inner wisdom, knowledge, isolation, and self-discovery and illumination. Okay, so this is a time where we are isolating ourselves from the outside world to heal, to understand, to become more wise. Virgo is the ruling astrological sign for this card, and Virgo itself is inner wisdom and purpose. Virgo is also motherhood and nurturing. Okay, so we've learned lessons, we've isolated ourselves so that we can become more wise, more knowledgeable, so that we could illuminate ourselves, okay, become enlightened. And like a mother or nurturer would do, we share those lessons with the world so that they can become, or our loved ones, so that they become more wise, more illuminated, more enlightened. Okay. Number 9 is the numerology number, and number 9 signifies love, signifies power, signifies selflessness, compassion, and earth is the element, and earth is grounded, patient, enduring. Okay, so this is number 9 of our major arcana, the Hermit. And now, moving on to today, which actually is an awesome card for Mercury retrograde. Number 10 of the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune signifies a change. Fortunes change and fluctuate, and nothing's permanent. Okay, so the cycles that come through and then recycle again, cycles repeat, maybe in different ways, but a repeating cycle happens throughout our life. This signifies a quick change. However, this quick change is usually for, or it is for, the greater good. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune, I think it's a great analogy to think of a house that could be great to begin with, and then something happens, water damage, I don't know, a storm happens, something happens to this house that was already great. Well, now we have the opportunity to renovate this house and make this house even greater. Okay, so even though it may, the Wheel of Fortune may look or suddenly change and look like, it's not going to be a good outcome, it actually is, because it's coming right back around to the greater times. Okay, or the greater than before time. Okay. Jupiter rules the Wheel of Fortune, and Jupiter is our largest planet. So this card also signifies growth. Okay, this growth is through our outside world. So family, friends, acquaintances, travels, lessons learned, all come together so that we are able to learn and grow. So with Jupiter, the first thought is I grow. Okay. The numerology number is 10, and 10 is completion of a cycle. So this cycle will, run its course, and it'll come right back around. And with that, number 10, you'll become, skilled and more of an independent thinker through this process. Oh, the element is fire, and fire is passion, exuberance, energy, spontaneity, and impulsiveness. So during this time, make sure you keep that fire, level, okay? Keep it a controlled fire. Do not fret. Better things are coming, okay? So think, for instance, of a missed opportunity or a thought to be missed opportunity. There may have been an opportunity that passed you by, and you're thinking like, what a terrible missed opportunity. And then something greater comes along, and you say, I'm glad I didn't take that other opportunity because this is much greater than that. That's a great way to look at the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So, on the other hand, you might have been down. Well, get ready to move on up, okay? Things are going to change. They are going to fluctuate, but it will all be for the better, okay? Healing, Mercury retrograde, okay? Heal, heal, heal. Fear not. Everything will be fabulous, okay? Anyway, that is number 10 of the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. And as always, thank you so much for sharing my tarot cards with me. Have a beautiful night, and praise, love, speak to, share with your ancestors, okay? Much love. Have a beautiful night.